Today, I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood and took an oath to my people. It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
My first job out of the University of Alabama was as an aide to Governor George Corley Wallace. When I worked for Governor Wallace, it was his fourth term. Wallace had pretty much been governor of Alabama with one or two breaks my entire adult life. From 1961 until 1987, he was governor of Alabama. Remember, Governor Wallace ran for governor in 1958 as a judge against the Attorney General, John Patterson.
He was a very populist and liberal candidate for governor in 1958. I was honored to be able to work in his campaign. He was opposed by a man backed by the Ku Klux Klan. Wallace thought, I guess, that he could avoid some of the problems that we were having. He thought the Klan was unpopular, but he got beat.
And that's when George Wallace in 1958 issued his infamous remark, "I will never be out segregated again." Some people say he uses the N-word, and that's not a word I'm going to use, but he said he'll never be out segregated again. And he was true to his word, because when he ran in 4 years, he just became a white-hot segregationist. Remember, this is the George Wallace of segregation today, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. And George Wallace pretty much became the candidate of the Ku Klux Klan.
Segregation became his platform, and that's how he stayed in office, because he knew that he could stoke that fire and get people behind him. Because of the way this happened, he has culpability for things that happened in the state. And not acting when things took place, not jumping in, has stained his legacy, rightfully. It is because of the lawlessness that he allowed to take place that a lot of people blame him as well for the bombing of that church.
And you can just look back to the Friday before September 15th, 1963, when the 16th Street Baptist Church was bombed. A reporter asked him on the Friday before that Sunday, "Governor Wallace, what needs to happen for the civil rights problems to end in Alabama?" And Governor Wallace retorted back, "Well, what we need are a couple of first-class funerals."